And to that, then, if it's so important for CEOs and business owners to be focusing on their purpose and their why that they're in business, what do you think stops people from focusing on that?
And purpose, sometimes people are stuck with, or especially the CEOs as well, as the purpose also changes a little bit. We are living in an evolving space. Everything is evolving slowly, and it transforms from one thing to the other. But what we need to do, we can't be stuck into a purpose which is just stagnant there and doing nothing. We really need to live and have it as a living and breathing document within our business, or living and breathing element within our business. And it needs to evolve as well, because living and breathing, so it's evolving too. So if our purpose does not evolve slowly, what happens, that purpose driven analogy with the profits or something else will become a purpose of the business. So I think having that evolution of your purpose as we are going along. Yes, saving life is the basic component of what we do. But if we don't evolve how technologies are evolving, or how the new uh, hazards and risks are coming on board, then the purpose can die. Like if 200 years ago there was a fire and someone could extract extinguish the fire with just a simple a bucket of water, because it was a wooden fire. But now we have evolved with the gas heating systems, the with the burning materials have evolved. The materials have evolved. So if we don't come up with something new, something innovative, feeding our purpose, then two things will happen. One, we will be behind the market. We will not be able to compete in the market. And since we were purpose driven, somebody else who is just thinking profits will take the edge over us. That's why the people with the purpose and the CEOs with the purpose really need to evolve at the same pace as the other things are evolving. And as you evolve, that numbers and the sustainability will come in the business.
Yeah. So what I find really interesting about the comments you've just made is, and I wonder if this is part of the difference, that you are talking about purpose as not being a destination per se. It's an evolving process. It's ongoing, and it's can shift. And maybe that is part of the barrier, that people get caught up in, I've stated my purpose, that's it, it doesn't change. But if I'm correct in what you're saying, that's actually not correct. It's what is or the dynamic of having a purpose is to allow it to evolve, to keep developing as things, well, in your case, technology changes or situations change, but it's not losing the purpose per se, but you're allowing yourself to evolve.
Yes. I always, because I have worked in the startup space for, it's been 6 years I've been in this business. So they say in 2 years time, the most of the startups usually die. If they are just based on the profits and that statement, they usually die.
Yeah.
With a lot of passionate businesses, they survive to 3 years, and only 5% live for 5 years. We've been in this business for 6 years, so we must have been doing something,
You've done something right.
something, something right. And I always thank my mentors in that regard as well, because my mentors have always been a guiding light for me. I got really good board members. I got Andrew Stark, who is a really renowned professional in risk management. We got fire compliance people. Bruce Beasley is from Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, and these people are the guiding light for me as well. So they always there to guide me to evolve more. We take startup, like I've been in the startup space quite some time, so always talk about startups as your baby. The baby The baby's needs is going to change as they evolve. The
Mm.
questions are going to change. Yes, the purpose will be making them a better person, beneficial for society, beneficial for the world. But that kid is evolving as we are progressing. It is not just influenced by our thought process, it's influenced by a lot of things. So, what you have to do, we have to evolve our purpose of how we are raising the baby. It's exactly the same as your business. So
Yeah.
we need to evolve that business in a way that yes, that person will become or that business will become beneficial for the world. Yes, this will become sustainable, but yes, it is still evolving in its spot. And as you said, it's not just a stagnant space. It's
Mm.
moving on and it's like a journey and you take that journey as a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.